do in the name of the Almighty God swear
that I will bear true faith
that I will bear true faith
and allegiance
to
the Republic of Ghana
as
by law established.
Invite His Excellency the President-elect to take and subscribe to the oath of allegiance and the presidential oath. Your Excellency, you may now proceed to do so.
Yebusia eye ura Mahama ena waspade ya kire se nei okoso akoframo swan no ena tim samanfo no eboche so pa kire se enye ize omo eboche so ho eje so ho no ena nei waso kama kire se wutu etatai watoni bo ase ade na so ena wo wan be no bia no eye twa se ono ena oni nsa no se kana fo be medamase sama sa mi bie na me de o Ghana asa ayede ahyemsa na me so bo entene oba be sebo yewura Mahama be sebo busia yentie bo se no.
Your Excellency, kindly say after me. This is the oath of allegiance. I Your name.
John Dramani Mahama.
Do in the name of the Almighty God swear.
Do in the name of the Almighty God swear.
That I will bear true faith.
That I will bear true faith.
And allegiance.
To
the Republic of Ghana. As by law established. That I will uphold. The sovereignty. And integrity. Of Ghana. And that I will preserve. Protect. And defend. The Constitution. Of the Republic of Ghana. So help me God.
Abusia mesro na Ahintasem TV channel na wa
I, John Dramani Mahama,
having been elected
to
the high office of President of the Republic of Ghana, do in the name of the Almighty God swear that I will be faithful and true to the Republic of Ghana, that I will at all times preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the Republic of Ghana, and that I dedicate myself to the service and well-being of the people of the Republic of Ghana, and to do right to all manner of persons. I further solemnly swear that should I at any time break this oath of office, I shall submit myself to the laws of the Republic of Ghana and suffer the penalty for it. So help me God. Congratulations, Mr. President. Let me be the first.
And they said there Yewura Mahama president of Ghana onuntie no hu say yede Ghana franka no enabusuya yede atoso no se wate ase entie nei ono so ebe fie ne signatures de agulun krata so o hwie ne signatures de agulun krata so abusuya ene de kan Ahintasem TV channel na mesel say obe subscribe de amame fa unsa ebo subscribe button so nefa unsa ebo all notification adoma no so nefa mam said be video bi de betum bia no so benya update eye den ewo eye ofon no so enti eye wura Mahama na wote se o hye eye Ghana fo ebo said ye ahemfo eswaye o moka no mo freme wiamu ensuomu osumu meba no enti nei ewura Mahama wasoye so wate ase say a constitution of Ghana no obo protect abusuya o so share na like it na subscribe so na efa eyeden efa emame o say God bless Ghana my mother land o say I love JM not because of NDC I just loved him Stephen Boama o say they should have used water and egg to swear. Minya Stephen say esen ke mo mudi nsuo ni kosua na kire so omode swear ono na omobesuru na Bible ni we ni de omosi oya na omunsuru entinke emfa kosua ne emfa snap ne emfa ye nsuo bi nso omonsem na nkomo fa mburu eye edu o say Akufo-Addo broke the oath of office but nothing happened to him. I say congratulations, Your Excellency. I say I just love him not because of NDC, just like someone said. I say this John, what was it? Congratulations to my love. Enti abusuya ewura Mahama eye den eno ono. Eni wo hwe ne signatures nyina ade agu eye enkrata no so. Enti ye sure say afei ana kyerese ye de akofra no so tiase e ba be hye nsem tumi no Ghana etumi no afei ana kyerese ye de e ba be kuta no. Congratulations to our vice president of Ghana. I wish you long life JM. So tiase ena kyerese busuya ye de abre no ono no be pagya no ono no wa pagya no ono no wa pagya no ono ena kyerese ewura eye John Dramani Mahama, president of Ghana, eye the current president of Ghana. Meti se obi ka se onfa ne nsa ba ku nsom henu onfa ne nsa mienu ansom me yeso se ewura John Dramani Mahama sunsum niema no eye a wogidi papa oyobi a ogi sunsum niema di mate se omusi se kai ode ne nsa ba akona ka ho edi kan de ode ba akona pagyaye second time asade ba ako na akiro ode ba akono ekoka ho epagyaye ede kire ye se Ghana medamase tumi no a mode ma me no me so me de akomapa ayeden agyatumu na me hye oman no bo se de ne emunya me mugidi a kire se mutimi eto aba ede ma me no me so me gina simpie so na ma hye mo bo se gidie na emunya ye no munkoso na menya memu gidie na oman no esumuo awiamuo anopo ahomachio anadweda suomo baabia oman no ehia me bia se mekọ na mekodi djuma papa ede boa oman no na economy no baabia duru bia no de meso metimi aye aboa apagya ede afiri baabia yewura eye na nado danko Akufo-Addo ene yewura baomia edi siye no enei ono so hye Ghana for bo se ono so eba besom na wapagya ede akọ eye nanim se de be ya oman Ghana ebetimi akọ nanim everything no oman konkro Ghana ena eye den edi kan to ono na hu se ona mo screen so enei okọ na wakọ akọtena eye presidency akonya no eso enti enei ono ena waduru honom no abusuya wakọchia eye speaker of parliament so what you say enti obetena so no ya de ne betena so ya de no eye den eba betena eye Ghana konya no so ti se de oye president of Ghana and what so kama oman konkro Ghana history ameki ewo Ghana ha very nice and beautiful ceremony enti enei eye yewura GJDM ena yede no atra eye Ghana eye abenwa no so ntimi no ka say de abusuya watra eye Ghana abenwa ne eye den eso nti say de ono ena eye the president of eye Ghana to hear national anthem
culture and steady in its pursuit of progress. Today, we celebrate a momentous occasion in our nation's history as we welcome the newly elected President, His Excellency, John Dramani Mahama.
Abusuanti say there Yewura Mahama, President of Ghana, from 7 December to 7 January. Now oye President elect. Now emprempreya meneo ekasai there oye President of Ghana. They say there ono na Ghana minor ede o minor ayeden ahyenensa se oni animu na baabia na nado dan kwa kufado ene Yewura Bawumia ejai oman no eneyi ono soso ene maame vice president Naana Jane Naana Opoku Ajiman omoso embeto aso na baabia economy no na nado dan kwa kufado jano no omoso mesomu na de na entosini bia no omoso entretre no den ewo ho na omomoa se every enne enkoduru 2029 and 2028 7th December Ghana ebesa akọ abaso biem no na omoso so atimi de oman no ayeden akọ nanim timi no ka say de ye de Yewura Mahama anya atena akonya no so awie nti se de anado dan kwa kufado one Ghana eto enkwanta telesetin tonta abusia mame mie phone line ntum ho se also pesa ofre na oweshi Yewura Mahama congratulation message and say o kweshi oman Ghana se ka se oman Ghana so de nkunim oman Ghana so ayeden edi nkunim entene also pesa ofre na oka bibia abusia obetimi so ayeden afre na ososo watimi akire wadwene den ewo ehonom.
His inaugural address. Your Excellency
Abusuya Yewura Mahama kasa into the Yewura Mahama kasa wiya na ono soso de nanu desem etudwa wiya Yewura Mahama de nanu desem tudwa wiya bia phone line atum na oso abaso na oso afre na wachire wadwene de wosu susuo se Yewura president vice president omo ebetuma bo my Ghana na oso wachire nti Yewura Mahama kasa abusuya yenti no.
Hold it. The Right Honorable Speaker of Parliament, Honorable Members of Parliament, Her Excellency, the Vice President of the Republic of Ghana, Her Excellency, the Vice President of the Republic of Ghana, Jane Naana Opoku Agyapong, Her Ladyship, the Chief Justice, Your Excellency, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, President of the Federal Republic of Ghana, and special guest of honor for this occasion, Your Excellencies, Presidents, Heads of Government and Development Agencies, Your Excellency, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, and former Presidents, Your Excellency, Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia, distinguished invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, my brothers and sisters, I wish you a good morning, and we give thanks to the Almighty God on this occasion. Our Father who art in heaven, we thank you for giving us this day, a day that offers me, your humble servant, a unique opportunity to work to reset our dear country, Ghana. 32 years ago, on January 7th, Ghana made its first and most successful democratic transition, a reset with the swearing in of the newly democratically elected President Jerry John Rawlings of blessed memory, our nation was returned to a multi-party democracy with a new constitution that went into effect, and the Fourth Republic was officially established. I refer to it as a reset because on that day in 1993, we made our fourth attempt at establishing a democratic system of government with term limits based on free, fair, and transparent elections. The handover of power on January 7, 2001, between former President Jerry John Rawlings and at the time the newly elected President John Agyapong tested that reset, and our nation passed with flying colors. So today, with my induction as the new President of the Republic of Ghana, history is being made once again. And it is a history worth repeating every 4 years with each newly elected president. Today, we're also making a different kind of history, one that speaks to our maturity as a democracy, a nation of citizens enfranchised with the authority at the polls to determine their political future. Today's exercise between the outgoing president, His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, and I feels a bit like a deja vu. That is because 8 years ago to this day, on January 7, 2017, we shared this same space and performed this same transitional exercise. At the time, I was the outgoing president, having served one term, and he was the incoming president, having been given a mandate by the people of Ghana to lead this great nation of us. He and I both understood on that day, as I'm sure we are today, that it is the people of Ghana that we are elected to serve. Somehow, it seems fitting that it is with Nana Akufo-Addo that I twice shared this stage and this unique historical distinction, because Nana Akufo-Addo and I began our national political careers in Parliament in the same year, 1996. He has always greeted me with warmth, a firm handshake, and a smile, and he is perhaps the only person in my life who has persistently chosen to call me Johnny. While we belong to opposing political parties, we shared a sense of mutual respect. In those early days, we probably could not have imagined that destiny would bring us to the leadership of our respective parties, and that we would have to face off 3 separate times as we each vied for the highest office of the land. Nana, as this will be our final meeting under these circumstances, and as I look back on the journey we have traveled together, 2 much younger men who entered Parliament together with a full head of black hair, and you with the same bald head and round eyeglasses, I have to say that you have, without exception, been a worthy opponent. I extend my warmest wishes to His Excellency, the former Vice President, Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia. It was a grueling campaign, and we gave it our all. Your sportsmanship in making an early concession eased tensions and contributed to the early conclusion of the electoral contest. I wish you all the best in your endeavors. My brothers and sisters, the world in which Ghana exists today, as I begin this presidency, is not the same world in which we have lived under other presidencies. There are tensions and conflicts that have not previously existed between nations. These tensions and conflicts place pressure on alliances to decide where we will support. There's a seismic shift happening within the system of global economic dominance. Whereas the G7 nations, United States, the United Kingdom, Canada, France, Germany, Italy, and Japan once provided the highest percentage of the world's GDP, over the last decade, that number has been steadily dropping. However, the combined total of the GDP of the BRIC nations, Brazil, Russia, India, China, South Africa, Iran, Egypt, Ethiopia, UAE, their GDP has been consistently increasing. In 2023, for instance, the G7's combined total of world GDP was 30%. But by 2029, that number is predicted to drop to 27%. In 2023, the BRICS percentage of world GDP was 37.3%. And so what does this mean to us in Ghana? What could it mean to our economy? Where do we fit in this geopolitical maelstrom? Technology such as artificial intelligence has taken us to new heights, opening up the potential for national, financial, and personal security issues that we are not yet able to imagine. One example is the use of misinformation and algorithm manipulations on social media platforms to sway a particular group's sentiments towards or away from something. Now more than ever before, we need to strengthen our ties with our neighbors to ensure that we're working together to keep our sub-region safe. We stand in solidarity and work in alliance with all our neighbors in the sub-region. Recognizing the history of our borders, we also acknowledge that on the other side of our country's borders are our family members. They may be Ivorians, they may be Togolese, they may be Burkinabes, they may be Nigerians or Malians, but they are also Akans, they are Kasinas, they are Guans, they are Awess, they are Nzemes, they are Hauses, they are Moshis and Gourmets, because we are all part of one another, one big family. With the increase of the climate crisis, and as the waters grow warmer, melting the Arctic ice and permafrost, there's a greater likelihood for viruses that have been frozen and thought to be extinct for decades, perhaps even centuries, to begin to spread and create another global pandemic. The changing climate conditions, increased population density in urban areas, and mass international travel are enabling existing viruses to spread and mutate at a faster and faster rate than they did before. This is a serious challenge. Let us not forget the toll that the past epidemics of viruses like Ebola, COVID, and Mpox have taken on the families and communities and medical infrastructure in several of our neighboring countries and in the sub-region. Let us also not forget how swiftly and completely the COVID pandemic brought the entire world to a screeching halt. My government will be working diligently to strengthen our public health systems while monitoring the global health situation so that when, and not if, but when the next pandemic or epidemic occurs, the loss of lives in Ghana will be minimal. The larger world exists around us and to some extent within us. While we cannot and should never use it as an excuse to stray from the direct and immediate needs of Ghana for the well-being of our citizens, we must also bear in mind that the affairs of the world, if we care to shape, lessen, avoid, or even at the other end of things, maximize the effect they have on us. My brothers and sisters, barely a month ago, we held historic elections that have caused dramatic shifts in our political landscape. I feel greatly honored that you, my compatriots, considered me worthy of receiving such an unprecedented and overwhelming mandate to steer the affairs of our beloved nation at this critical time in our history. The magnitude of this victory in the presidential elections and the gains that were made by my party, the National Democratic Congress, in the parliamentary elections naturally and justifiably resulted in great joy and celebration across our country, Ghana. But celebrations, no matter how justified and how well earned, must be supplanted by discernment, sobriety, and deeper insights into why we received this kind of mandate in the first place. By voting as you did on December 7th, the Ghanaian people conveyed a powerful message, yet often overlooked by us politicians. This message was powerfully emphasized by a giant of American political history, President Ronald Reagan. To my family and fellow citizens, my wife Lodina, I thank you for your unwavering support and commitment to our shared vision. This journey is not mine alone. It belongs to all of us. It belongs to each of you. Let today be the dawn of a new era of hope, an era of job creation, an era of accountability, an era of institutional strengthening and resilience, and an era of unparalleled potential for all Ghanaians. We will write the next chapter in Ghana's story, and it will be one of promise, transparency, and transformative progress. My fellow citizens, this is a patriotic call to action for all of us to participate in building a nation that lives up to its promise, where hope thrives and dreams become a reality. Together, let us cultivate a brighter future for our beloved Ghana, where unity, progress, and equality are not just ideals we aspire to, but are the very fabric of our nation. In closing, I invite you to partner with us on this journey. Together, we can create a brighter future for our beloved Ghana, where unity, progress, and equality are not simply goals we are aiming for, but are the cornerstone of our society. Let's work hand in hand to foster these values and strengthen our nation for everyone. My fellow citizens, our invited guests, I thank you very much. May God bless our homeland Ghana and make our nation great and strong. I thank you.